My name's Caroline Poynton. I'm going to record this today about these Palestine people attacking Jews. And the thing is, I don't get this side. Right. In Manchester, England, anybody starts to be like, say, if I go out and say, oh, I agree with Hitler or whatever. Well, no one in England are damn going to say that because we're getting called the Nazis. And I am not, they can say what they want, but over 1,500 years, my family started in Yorkshire. And I've got over 17 great granddads from Yorkshire. My DNA, I am not a mongrel. I could tell them that one. I wish I was a bloody dog because I'd be a very expensive dog because I am a full fucking pedigree with generations. So I'd be an expensive generation dog because if I was a dog, if I was a fucking dog, I'd be a very expensive one. Because I'm not a mongrel, I am a full pedigree English. My DNA, well, I've never had it done, but if I did have it done, would come back 95% English. So I have got no fucking German and Hitler and fucking anything else in me. I don't have any other fucking French in me, German in me. I don't have any of that. The place where my family could have come from to England over 1,500 years ago could be, there's a little island towards Finland, and it could have been that little island. So probably 1,500 years ago or something, maybe they were originally from Finland. But we ain't German. I've got no German in me. I've got no French in me. I've got no Irish in me. I've got no Welsh in me. No Scottish in me. The only thing I've got is English. Because 95%, if I get my DNA, if I did have the money to get it done, would be, my DNA, I guess, would come back 95% English. My mum's English, my dad's English, my granddad's English, my great-granddad's born in England, my great-great-granddads, my great-great-granddads, my great-great-granddads. On both sides of my mum and my dad are both English. So anybody like me thinks whatever, well, I don't go doing any rallies, but of what I've seen, them shouting to the English people, Nazis, get off our streets. So I don't know why these other countries are using Nazis. Hitler is alright to get the Israelis or whatever. And then when he says about the Christians and the Muslims can go in, he's wrong there. Because the Christians can't fucking go in, let me tell you. And I don't know why the Africans are sticking up for Muslims, because they're being eaten alive in fucking Nigeria in Africa by the Muslims. Thanks. So don't know where the black Africans or whatever are getting that from, because they're being eaten by the Muslims in fucking Africa. So they need to go and get their own work done. You need to go and get your homework done if you're from Africa, my love, eh? Go and do your own work. I'm an English white woman. I'm telling you, go and do your fucking homework. Go and do your own work, gollywogs. Go and do your fucking homework, because these people are attacking the people in Africa. Little black boys in Africa. I know, they don't talk about that part, do they? No one's talking about what they're doing in Africa and Nigeria or anything, no. As well. And well, that's not the Jews doing that, is it?
You won't believe some of the videos you're going to see. So this individual right here took the metro in New York City, right? Take a look at what she's wearing. A German flag. She's wearing like a German uniform.
Well, why is she wearing German flag? Because we get called Nazis if we did that, mate.
Jews are eating kids.
Oh, good God, the Palestinians and whoever, if we quote for Hitler, we get criticised by the Palestinians and the Jews for that.
I was just assaulted. Okay, yeah.
And that is terrible of that one.
She just said Oh, it's okay for her to eat a kid, but I cannot choke her down? These people.
So what would they do if an English woman got on there
unstable.
like
Do
me?
you have proof
Probably
that
do
you're
the same to
eating
me.
kids? Because so far you seem pretty full. I mean, if I would look at you and the lady holding
Oh,
the
would they
phone,
love me because
I
they
would
think I'd be
suspect
German?
you would be eating the kids.
Because
Not her.
I'm
Right?
blonde.
Mentally deranged.
Very blonde.
Mentally deranged.
I-
Now, this
I
specific
probably
individual
could get
was
away with
identified as
being
Diana
Swedish.
Smith. She's 34 years old and she was pulling the hair of the lady filming.
I was going to say, I
This
probably
is
could
what
get
it's
away
like
with being
a
Sweden.
Jew in New York City in
I wouldn't
2026. Now,
really
you
say
mentioned
French
wanting to book a hotel in
because
Germany,
I'm
right?
very
This is
like
one.
French a
But
bit
it says in the
darker.
post, you have a message from Hotel Zubhirchen.
Maybe I could get away with being
Sorry,
German.
there are no Jews
Possibly.
allowed in our hotel.
Or
June
Swedish.
2nd, 2026. Germany is going back to the 1930s. How would you feel if they would tell you no Muslims allowed, no Christians allowed?
Well, no
But when
Christians
Jews
are
are
allowed. That's where you're wrong
no
there. No
fuss about
Christians
it.
are
Now,
allowed
what
no
you're seeing
more,
here
mate.
are
We
a
ain't
part
allowed
of
in our own
school
fucking
board
churches,
meeting. Take a look
mate.
at the healthy lady right here.
As Christians, we're getting suicidals as well as the Jews,
Was
mate.
she saying hi to
So you're
the
quite wrong there,
people
because the Christians
sitting
get
here? Let's see,
slaughtered
guys,
as much as the Jews, mate.
Heil,
Here.
Heil. Oh no, she's doing Heil. Heil what? Heil Hitler? That's what she's saying? Yep. Yep.
And I think the
2026,
Jews
right? In the United States, there's stupid people like this doing
probably
the symbol. And don't
we
tell me,
need to
oh,
join
it's just
back
a
up
Roman
with the
salute, don't be
Jews. The
offended.
Christians
She
and the
said
Jews
Heil
need to join
Hitler.
back
We
together.
know what Hitler did, okay? Yalla, next one. Now, this specific
I mean,
interaction took place in Barcelona.
Well, this is why
in
I
Spain.
think
Take a look.
about
Why did you ask me that question? Because
the Jews have probably got more against fucking Hitler.
Because I'm wearing a
Well, they
Jewish
should
star.
have.
Because I'm.
And I
not
don't know why the
against
Jews would have that against the English, really, because my granddad's fought fucking, our granddads fought Hitler. A lot of English people, a lot of English men got slaughtered fighting
It's
Hitler.
always the trans lesbians.
Yeah,
Always.
always
They're
the lesbians,
always
but
going
they're...
to oppose Israel. I mean, unless they're Israeli.
Oh, you ask me questions, I can hold my corner.
You are,
I can.
you are recording in a stage that it's not allowed
You're
to
asking me a
record.
question and you should have asked me out there.
No, it's not allowed to.
Perdona, estamos teniendo un problema. Nos está grabando.
No, don't push me out.
No one forced you.
Are you seriously kidding?
We don't condone genocide. We are
We
sorry.
don't either.
No,
You don't either.
You don't condone it, but you're not a fucking leso.
not pushing.
Shut the fuck up, you lesbian. Oh, we'll dump you in Palestine, you lesbo. Lesbo, Hezbo, gonna put you in Palestine. Because gays ain't allowed in the Bible, and it ain't allowed in Palestine. I fucking hate it. I hate it. No, I am with the fucking Muslims on that. I hate this gay stuff. No, it's not normal. Get fucked with this fucking this gay stuff. Palestine and this gay stuff don't go together. How does it go together?
No, he's gonna have no issue. You see the problem?
How does Palestine and this GB, this gay stuff go together?
So they said, you need to leave, and it's all about
It
the Jews,
doesn't
right?
go.
It's about being Zionist,
I go more together with
It's about
Palestine
being
than that
Jewish,
does.
right?
And
now
I
you're
don't go with
exposed.
Palestine. I'm not a Muslim, so I'm not.
And saw my Jewish star and I can't handle it.
We won't
I'm not
record anything.
Jewish
We're
either.
gonna go in and have a good time with everyone. We're gonna put our phones in the lockers. It's just weird as hell.
I'm not Spanish. I'm not fucking German. I'm not fucking Welsh. I'm not fucking Irish. I'm not Scottish. I am English. A full fucking pedigree, and if I was a dog, I'd rip your head off, love. I wish I was a British full fucking terrier, because I'd fucking I don't like it. I don't like her. She said, why is she acting like a fucking man anyway? If you're meant to be gay. Why are you acting like a fucking man? If you're meant to be gay.
Yo, get your fucking hand off my
Oh, she the man is the bitch. What if they're meant to be gay and they don't like men? Why is one acting like a fucking man? Why is one so fat and ugly anyway? You fat, ugly, wicked fucking faggot. Fuck off, I hate it. I hate that, I hate it. I wish that... No, you're not even allowed in fucking Catholic church.
They're going to be on your side? Well, probably because it's Spain under Pedro Sanchez. Most likely, never mind, I take that back.
Call the police.
Oh,
No.
I'm allowed to stand here. This is
That's
a
a
sidewalk.
nice Nazi So what do you have going? Fucking asshole. Hey, let's go.
Just so everyone knows, I'm wearing a Jewish star, and she asked me if I was a Zionist and said I couldn't come in. So go fuck yourself. Bye, motherfuckers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Well, she is right, because the faggots, they're gay.
They don't even look Israeli. They have a Jewish star on their necks. That's the only problem. If the same thing would have happened to a Muslim in a place that supports Israel, oh boy, the whole internet would go fucking crazy. But when it's the Jews, how many views does it have? 88,000. Wow. Take a look at this. 88,000. Great. Nobody's talking about this.
Welcome to Barcelona.
100%. 100%. The first individual who blocked 2 Jewish women from entering a spa in Barcelona, Spain, has been identified as Tio Pardo, a trans activist / sex educator.
Trans again?
She's
What
gonna
the
teach me
fuck?
about sex? No, thank you.
What
Tio
the fuck
Pedro
is this
also a
trans
high school
shit?
biology teacher at Institut Sagrera Sant Andreu in Barcelona. Biology teacher, and she's a trans. She doesn't know that there's only males and females. No other.
And she
genders?
doesn't
She
know
doesn't
that the trans
My
ain't
God,
allowed in
that's the
fucking
one.
Palestine
That's the
and
one. Now, this
Makkah.
situation
Makkah,
happened
you're not
in
allowed in
London
Makkah,
at
you
the
fucking
airport.
gay
The
faggot.
Tel Aviv flight landed in London. Take a look.
Well, I'll tell you something, right? When jihad come and fucking chop every fucker's head off, I hope they chop these fucking gay fucking faggots' heads off first. Chop their heads off first, mate. No. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, because I do not agree with that.
Well,
And I am
maybe the
English.
airport needs to
And
have
I
a
do
better
not
background
agree
check
with this
system, right?
fucking
And hire
transgender
deranged
shite.
people to work at the airport.
I don't give a fuck.
Do you see people harassing Russians, right, landing anywhere because of what their government's doing? I mean, despite the fact that I agree with what my government's doing, do you see people doing that to Russians or doing that to
No.
Chinese people, despite the fact of Uyghur Muslims being in re-education camps in China, or to Sudanese people? You don't see any of that. It's only the Israelis, only
And
the
English.
Jews. That's the double standard. Disgusting
Double standard in English,
Now,
get
look at
it
this.
as well,
LA,
mate.
A 21-year-old Semaj De Leon James has been charged with a felony hate crime after attacking a Jewish man walking home from synagogue in the Pico Robertson neighborhood last month. According to the investigation, the suspect followed the victim in a van before assaulting him in an alleyway. Reports indicate he yelled "Free Palestine" during the attack. So this thing happened in LA because this guy was visibly Jewish, walking home from a religious site, right, the synagogue, and attacked because of Israel. Tell me it's got nothing to do with anti-Semitism.
Well, tell me it's
Tell
got
me
nothing
that.
to do with
Please, I dare you.
anti-English and
Now, the next
anti-white,
scenario happened
mate.
in Santa Monica,
Same sort of thing that's happened to that boy.
Identified as Nay Min Tar exits his car, chases
And-
a Jewish
and English
couple while
people get
screaming that they are
slaughtered, mate.
genocidal,
Yeah.
and then allows
You
his
might
dog
not
to
think
attack
it
them. He has since been
from
arrested
Israel,
and charged
mate.
with assault,
But
criminal
we are
offense,
getting
and additional
fucking
offenses.
slaughtered,
Take
and
a look at this incredibly
we are
peaceful
sick of it.
individual.
I am sick of this fucking transgender stuff. When I don't know what it's got to do with fucking Islam. It's got no, in fact, it's got nothing to do with Islam, that. And I don't know why they're trying to mix it together, because it doesn't go together.
Does this behavior seem normal to anybody? Right? In the middle of the road, like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people?
What is wrong with them after coronavirus? He's a rango, that's what's wrong with him. It's a rangatang gone wrong, mate, that's what's wrong with it. Fucking rangatang gone wrong. It's not who let the dogs out, it's who let the rangatangs out the cages. Because they fucking walk like one, they fucking... But they ain't the orangutans that were first born in the world. These are just fucking, yeah, wild animals, wild orangutans, mate. They attack your dog, they'll attack you.
Remember, moments ago he said that these two were genocidal, and literally 2 seconds later, he stepped out of the car to attack the Jewish couple. Who is the genocidal one, you prick?
Did you have a phone?
Who's that dog?
Now take a look at this UFC champion, Sean Strickland. I think that's his name. People are saying, oh, it's because he criticized Israel. Well, let's see what he said and decide after if he criticized Israel or Jews. Watch.
I think the white man's gonna do it. Although Stern has a little Jewish ring to it. Remember the gym, like
Whatever,
I love
mate.
you guys, but
Good for you
There's
all.
not a lot of Jewish fighters, are there?
yeah, I don't know why. They just like, I don't know, man. Maybe they're just so used to bombing kids, you know, and doesn't translate.
The word Israel never came out of his mouth, or the Israeli government never came out of his mouth. He said Jewish, Jewish men. Jewish men are not tough. There's not enough Jewish athletes, or not enough tough Jewish athletes. Well, Natan Levy would disagree with you, so is Danny Avdia, but he never said anything about Israel. He talked about Jews. Now, shortly after, he posted this. Have a look.
Well, you guys, I'm not surprised, but I got the call. I got the call. The UFC higher-ups called me, big names, and they said, Sean,
He sounds like a fucking muppet, mate. You're a muppet, you. You, mate. What are you, American? Well, I'm fucking English, and I tell you what. Fuck off, you Yankee bastard. Yankee, fuck you. You are a fucking American Yankee twat. From England. Fuck you, you American. Get that American fucking thing off.
In his clip. Nothing.
Get
He
out.
talked about Jews.
You Yankee bastard. You are a Yank.
Israeli enough for
You too much of a Yank.
For instance,
I don't know why we want Americans, because we fucking hated them in England. My granddad called you an American Yankee fat twat. Fuck off thinking you go to the gym. Why don't you have to go to the gym? Why don't you just go jogging, you little fat fuck? Fuck off. I'd kick you in the balls. Mate, I would kick you in the balls because you're a Yankee fucker. I don't agree with you, mate. Fuck off, you
There's definitely
Yank.
Americans that agree with it, but Sean's gonna say, of course no American agrees with it. Shut up. You don't have the stats.
I was gonna say he's a Yankee fucker, isn't he, mate? Just fuck off, you fit Yank.
My allegiance was apparently in the wrong place, and I just want to apologize.
Apologise.
Trump goes out there and says, "Hey, Trump, your approval ratings are the lowest it's ever been across all demographics." And Trump says, "Well, you know what? I have a 99% approval rate in Israel. I want to apologize, and I want to repent, you know? Apparently, I'm not...
He's got 99% approval from me, mate.
But,
And I'm English. So why are you just picking on Jews? You Yankee bastard. You're a Yank. You are a no good Yank. He's a no good American, is a Yankee.
Sean, you kind of deserved it. And to
Yankee
say that America
bastards.
has nothing to do with Iran.
What
Have
about
you
being
seen
a
what they
Yankee
say about
bastard?
Your country? That you are the big Satan? Have you seen that you are even a bigger enemy to Iran than Israel? Have you seen that? Have you seen them killing Americans by their proxies, with their proxies?
And the reason why I call him a Yank, mate, is because he's a traitor to America.
Right, you're just joining the existing trend. Because that gets you clicks and likes and traffic. Yalla, balaga.
Well, I wonder if it'll get me clicks now. I've just called him a Yankee
Now,
bastard.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification button so you can be notified every time I upload new
Well, it'll
content.
get me more
I'll see you in
clicks
the
like
next
to call
one.
somebody
Yeah.
Yank.
If you'd like to watch more
A
of my
Yankee
stuff,
American
please check out my
swat.
channel down below.
We used
If
to
you
hate
like
the
what you
Americans
see,
in
don't
English.
forget to subscribe to the
My
YouTube
granddad
channel
hated
and
the
hit that
Americans.
notification
He used to
button
call the
so
Yankee
you-
bastards. Oh, the Yankee bastards are here, look. The Yanks, the fucking Americans, basically, because they used to hate them. We did. It was only until Donald Trump came in that we started to like America.
Extraordinary intervention tonight from the United States.
And what's he gonna
State
say now?
Department. They've spoken
As
out
Donald
on the
Trump
murder
spoke.
of Henry Novak,
He
and
should
it's
do.
pretty brutal. They've
I'm going to say Donald Trump, I hope he has.
and two-tier
Come on, mate.
policing are glaring symptoms of civilization.
I know you're fucking angry at Keir Starmer, but you have to take that out on Henry.
The US sends our condolences
not
to the
funny
family
on
of Henry
Henry.
Novak and the people of the United Kingdom.
I know I just called
at
that
this
guy a
troubling
Yank.
time. Let's be honest
Because he
here,
is
they have been more
traitor in
vocal
America.
and spoken more common sense than even our own government, our own
Yeah.
leaders and politicians have done in the past 48 hours. Today, it was also announced that Hampshire Police will face an emergency inspection after their officers, the arrest involving the officers of the dying teenager sparks global outrage. The Novak family as well, the brave mother, father, the sister, they've met with the Prime Minister today in Downing Street, who earlier, Keir Starmer, hit out at Elon Musk, accusing the ex-owner of interfering in our
Cheeky
politics and
bastard,
attempting to
innit?
create
Keir
division
Starmer.
over Henry's shocking murder.
How can he
Before
call
we
him
join
on
in,
Musk?
another
Don't
Farage,
do one
meanwhile,
thing
we
to
joined GB News political editor Christopher Hope to defend his response to the murder.
Do you know what?
And his accusations of two-tier policing.
It is thingy because don't offence you. I don't like Nigel Farage, mate. I'm not voting for you. You're a liar to me. But you know what?
And you finish up
I have
with
to
lots and lots of angry.
take some things back I did say.
Was that fueled by your response? It was us.
Be honest with myself. I'll give you it. I give Nigel Farage for what he said. Nah, I give him that. But I'm not voting. It doesn't mean I'm voting for him, but I'll take back some things I did say about him. But he's like,
intervention of the State Department tonight.
Keir Starmer has blamed from Nigel to Elon Musk and then Tommy Robinson saying comes out.
Why is it that it feels like,
And I think it's just the same old people that get blamed all the time, yeah?
Your government, the administration care more about the future of Great Britain
Then Keir Starmer blaming himself. Why don't Keir Starmer blame himself and leave?
What might be off with Britain's own political class, but in the United States we have a lot of fondness for Britain. We love to follow
And I don't think the family should have met with Keir Starmer. I know
for someone
it
like
is.
me, it's incredibly worrisome.
But
to
you
see
know,
a
I'm not
country
being funny,
make
but I think
mistakes
if
that
I
we
was them,
ourselves made.
I'd
We
have
went
told Keir
through
Starmer,
the
shove
big
it up his
disaster in
ass.
2020.
No
we went
offence,
through
I'd
a
have told
big,
Keir Starmer, shove me
for
coming
lack of a
number
better
10
term,
up your
racial
fucking ass.
hysteria where it
Because you
became
know what,
normal
mate,
to lash
he ain't got
out
no
at
time
white
to
people
get
just to
bend on
skin
his
color,
fucking
to
neck.
demand incredibly
So
destructive policies
I,
on
as a
a supposed
parent, wouldn't have had
epidemic
time to go and
of
see Keir Starmer. I said,
systemic
you know,
racism.
shove up your ass and
now
go
we
see
see
Elon Musk
in
and
the
Donald
UK,
Trump.
they're making these same mistakes.
That's what I'd have
where
said.
Police have been, for example, they've been
Yeah,
so
they
whipped
should have
up
gone to America. They should go to America and go and
Let's
see
just
Elon
say
Musk
it.
and Donald Trump
the
for
hysteria
themselves.
of racism, that there's
The
going to
Henry
be
Novak
hate crimes
family.
all over the place, that the
Because
police
we'll get
can be called and
more
be told,
support
oh, this
and
guy,
more
he
help
attacked
of
me,
them
screaming racial
about
slurs,
this.
and they'll just automatically
They
believe
will
it.
push.
They'll show up to a
I'm
young man
sure
who's been
Donald Trump will
stabbed
push
and
them
bleeding
police
out
officers
and
to
say,
be locked
oh,
up.
you weren't stabbed, you're
Yeah.
faking it, you're making
Yeah.
this up, you're under
Keir
arrest.
Starmer won't do that. I think even when they've been to see him today, well, let's see what it comes out
We've
with
seen in
then.
our own country before, and we
Let's
want
see what it
Britain
comes
to
out with now
learn
and
from
see the
this and
parents.
avoid the disasters that we've had in our own country, that we've had to fix at great expense and with great difficulty.
I understand, I mean, I get it. They want some justice and they can think by seeing Prime Club do that. He's a liar. I mean, they're going to see it now straight face to face, aren't they, now? Without being up tower. They only, Keir Starmer wanted to see them parents to shut them up.
Or is there still work to be done? I'm just trying to garner some
Sorry, that's
optimism
what he
for the
wanted
future
to
of
do.
my own country.
Well, it's never fully gone. The people who push this, it's like, it's a form of entropy. They always want to revive it. It comes and goes in cycles. You have to always be vigilant for civilization. But right now, we're in a strong position because we have an administration,
And
we have a
then,
State
you know,
Department,
I'm
we
not
have
being funny like
increasingly
saying that lady
in our
that
police
lost her
systems, we've
child. What
gotten
about
used
all them
to
parents that have lost
believe
their
these
children?
lies, and we're good at calling
Them
them out.
parents
We
should
can
have
say
think that way, really.
systemic
Because I
racism
would
is
have.
not real.
And I would have said to the Prime Minister, look, if you want, we will come and see you, but we will also, I'm going to say, also, we're going to want all the other parents that have lost part of their family through knife crime and tragic thing like what's happened to know that, because all the police have not done their jobs correctly. I mean, when they went for them three girls, them girls, where's the body footage for any of that? And where's the body footage from the police when they went to that girl that got stabbed by that migrant? Where's the body footage from the police from that?
Elon Musk saying he's interfering in politics.
No, he's not. He's doing the right thing.
Starmer hates Musk because he brought free speech back on the menu.
And that's why I said their parents should have gone to see Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Right, they should have told Keir Starmer, shove it up his ass.
And what's your own take as an
To be
American
honest,
seeing
fair.
Elon Musk wading into foreign affairs?
On live
Do you share
TV,
maybe,
so that everybody could hear that the parents want going to go and see Keir Starmer
encouraging him
to do what?
Help us help ourselves.
Well, first of all, it's very rich for any country to complain about an American meddling in their politics, because the entire world endlessly meddles in American politics. Sometimes in sinister ways where they might have subversive actors doing things, but everyone weighs in, everyone talks about U.S. politics. They're constantly demanding heavier levels of censorship on U.S. tech platforms. That's
and
why
they've just banned people from
They're
everywhere.
mad at Elon Musk because they say he should have all of his censorship on this company he owns that's based in America. They're screaming about things that...
Oh, and they screamed into the politics when George Floyd, when that guy was fucking whatever. Oh, they didn't mind going into their politics then about that black guy that died. Some random guy that didn't even fucking deserve a life anyway, because he'd already took other people's lives away. By putting them on hardcore drugs or whatever.
That's the real heart of this. They're not
Yeah.
mad about interference. They're
No.
mad that Elon Musk says that Britain is pursuing disastrous policies and they should fix them. Instead of complaining that he's interfering, honestly, they should just listen to him.
Mm.
Yeah, indeed.
We don't complain at the UAE.
Blake, when it was the shoe was on the other foot, when you have George Soros
Dubai
donating
stopping the money for the
thousands of pounds to
Oxford.
campaigns to stay in the European Union.
Not
and so
complaining
on, you know,
about
amongst
them
a litany of other
interfering in,
things. I didn't hear Keir
politics.
Starmer piping up then about Soros's money or the NGO money or all the other stuff that funnels through to British politics. Very
Yeah.
lastly, Blake, before I let you go,
No,
push for
dodgy
time. What is the
corrupted.
perception of Keir Starmer by Americans? How do they see our Prime Minister? What's the sort of
Fucking
characterisation?
useless twat.
I'm not sure many of them have a characterization of him. He seems like a rather low energy, low personality figure. Low energy, of course, is what
King
President
Charles
Bush
has
used to describe
changed
Jeb
his
Bush, but it's
religion
perfect for Keir
to
as
Islam.
well. He seems
We've got
like
fucking
this, it's almost like
lard
he's a
man,
rock
fucking
in
Sadiq
Downing
Khan,
Street. He
fucking
doesn't
down
have
to
a lot of
Mecca.
emotion. He doesn't
Get
have a lot of
fucked off by the
personality. He doesn't
UAE.
have a lot of charisma.
What
and as far
hours,
as
what's
I can
Saudi
tell, and
Arabia?
many of my friends have pointed this out,
And
it
we've
seems
got
the only
Blebo,
reason he's clinging to power is he just says, I'm not
GB
going to
and
quit. And his own
fucking
party is
Take
similarly
away,
somebody who
take
won't throw him
Sam.
out. And he just says, you have to throw me out. I
Wants
won't
to do me
quit.
fucking
I
shovel.
won't do anything. I won't make any tough choice.
And
I
Epstein,
dare you to make a choice for
pedos.
me. And that's who you
That's
have as the
exactly
Prime
what
Minister
we've
in
got.
Britain right now.
Paedophiles.
It's
Murderers,
funny, Blake, because
terrorists.
It's true. And actually, your description, calling him a rock, isn't too dissimilar from Boris Johnson, who years ago, and Boris Johnson's a terrible Prime Minister as well, but he used to call Starmer the human bollard. So pretty similar to your description of a rock. So I think you're onto something there. Blake, really appreciate you being on, my friend. Thank you so
No,
much.
he is a
Blake
human
Neff,
bollard.
producer
He's a
of the
fucking
Charlie Kirk Show,
pedo.
commenting, the State Department getting involved, weighing in. And I have to say, the reaction from the US media over the past 48 hours with Henry Novak has been...
He's a lot better than ours.
Well, look, I think that this is an
But we'll see what this come out. We'll see what he comes out with. Now they've seen the family, we'll see. I just think they shouldn't have gone and seen him. I think they should have said, fucking shove that up your ass. You've got to see Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Fuck off. Well, that's what I think the family should have done.
Questioning him. So
Why would you want to go see Keir Starmer? Don't, because what is he going to do? Apart from lying to them.
Sort of horrible things and horrific things
And probably,
here, and young citizens who have just
yeah, you know, like all that patronisation, basically. Well, what I'd say patronisation.
Look, it's a conversation that needs to be had.
It's going to be a great discussion of the death penalty. I keep banging on
Just
about
shut
it
them
night
up.
after night. It's going to be a
Basically,
conversation
just
we have
shut
to
them
have
up.
in the UK at some point soon. Maddie,
So they don't make any fuss.
Should a foreign government be getting involved in UK affairs like this?
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily surprising. We've seen the Trump administration make
And I think they should have told Keir
immediately
Starmer, shove it up their ass and go and see Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
It's not surprising that this
I think they should come over to, I think the family should be granted by, welcome by Donald Trump. I actually think Elon Musk should put his hand in his pocket on this one and pay for the family to go to America. I do, I mean I'd love to go there, but yeah, it's not about everybody else, about them. I'm going to say I think that Elon Musk would do that.
But it's at least incompetence upon the police department and just more evidence that...
And the British people, a lot of people have got nothing, but even the British people put their hands in the pockets and don't. Even I donate a couple of p, and I don't have a lot of money, but I donate £2-3. I mean, it's not a lot, but if all people were donating £2 to £3, they would have tickets and to go there.
Our identity at the altar of
That's exactly what I'm saying, mate. I don't think you should go and see Keir Starmer. I think you should just tell them to shove it up his ass.
I was asked last week why there wasn't riots, and I think it was because we hadn't seen the visceral nature of the footage, which we have now, and I think that's why anger
He
is
still
spilling
hasn't
out
got down
across the
on
country.
his knee. King's still not come out said a
It's always been quite
speech.
controversial. I seem to remember studying
Said a
certain
prayer
parts of it in the
in
social
Church
sciences
of
at
England for him.
university
It's no
5-10
good.
years ago. I
Shame on
think
King
it's slightly
Charles.
more nuanced than that. I think we're not used to seeing this, certainly towards white
Well, this
people in
sort of
this
thing,
country.
our king should have come
I
out and said
think
a
where
prayer
the brutalisation
to
of
probably
black people
manipulate
being arrested
everybody and calm
in the
everybody
whole
down, but
America
hey ho.
it's sort of quite normalised, and that's sad in itself. I think for this to happen to somebody British,
I'm
white,
pretty
whatever
sure
you
Queen
wanna call
Elizabeth
it, has
would have said
shocked people to
something
their
about
core, 'cause
it.
we're just not used to
I'm going to
seeing
say,
it.
I'm
Whether
pretty sure
it's
Queen
a
Elizabeth would have
class
seen
issue
it
and
and
the
said
police have turned up
something
assuming he's just a white
about
guy that's
it.
drunk
I'm
and
pretty
probably
sure.
being racist or whatever. I don't know. I think it's more nuanced than that, but unfortunately,
I mean, I'm
nuance
sure
doesn't
that
play
Queen
well with
Elizabeth
political leaders
would
who want to
think
pick sides
something.
and you know, have a
Right, and King, all this, yeah, the woke left, King Charles, what is he? Well, he's a fucking woke left, isn't he? So, they're all the fucking same.
Decline. Let's get reaction from the founder of Fair Cop, Harry Miller. Good morning, Harry. Really good to see you. Welcome to the show. Your reaction to this intervention from the White
Angry.
House?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
good,
agree
I
with
am,
you
sorry.
entirely. It's an
I am.
absolute tragedy, isn't
Sorry.
it? That they can see from the other side of
I agree.
the Atlantic
I agree
what's
with
going
Elon
here.
Musk.
Normal people in this country can see what is going on here. It's only our politicians, the
And King
woke
Charles
left,
and the blind.
and chief constables themselves who are in complete and utter denial. We
Wow.
have, without a shadow of a doubt, two-tier policing in this country, and we've had it for many years now. It is corrupting our police force.
Now
Your
watch
former
that,
guest was
good.
talking about how police officers join the
this one.
police with good intent. They join the police because they want to catch burglars. They want to do the right thing. But then the College of Policing and individual forces, DEI officers, get hold of them and they squeeze out every last vestige of humanity and common sense so that they believe in racism and the accusation of racism. They prioritize that over a white person literally bleeding out at their feet. It takes a special kind of inhumanity to act like that. So this has to change. What I would do, I would start off with every DEI program in the police force in this country. And what I would be doing is I would be treating them as a dangerous organization, an organization that is spreading a dangerous ideology. And I would prevent the anti-terrorist unit knock on every single DEI door in every single police force and start doing an inquiry into them, because they are spreading hate, they are spreading ideologically damaging material, they are being incredibly divisive, and they are a danger to our country. We've been saying for a long time now that unless somebody puts a stop to this,
have you not seen
it
what's
will
going on in
lead
France and
to
fucking
a
Brussels
tragic
and
death.
Germany and Italy
And
and
lo and
Spain?
behold, we have one. I imagine that somebody would be so disturbed by the actions of the police
disturbed.
that they would commit suicide.
Not just.
I did not imagine this absolute horror show that we have.
Not just what's going on with Henry,
It's
mate. I
way
understand, but
beyond anything that I can imagine, and it
if
has
this
to
is just going to be concerning, it's got to be much
Not
just
only did
concerning.
the officers who handcuffed
That
Nev
all
Neri
of Europe
Novak
is on
after he
fire.
was bleeding out
And
of his own
they're
body,
all
as you
coming
say.
here on
Not
them
only was
bastard
it highly
fights, and
inappropriate
no one is
to
going to
handcuff
stop
him
it.
at that point, having spoken to experts in the field, the cops didn't achieve even the basics of first aid. So blinded were they by this so-called anti-racist ideology.
That's exactly it. The first principle you talked about before, about the first principles of policing. Principle number one is the preservation of life. That's it. Principle, the detection of crime comes way down the list. And you've got somebody there who's saying, I've been stabbed, I can't breathe. They're bleeding all over the floor. And your concern is that, oh, they might be a racist. Come on. To have got yourself into
I think if they've gone to number 10, I think the
mind.
family should go to
Those
Donald
guys
Trump.
did not join
And
up
Elon
to become
Musk,
like
personally,
that.
honest
They've
myself.
had their
They need to go
humanity
see Elon Musk and
squeezed
Donald
out
Trump.
of them. They've had their hearts and minds filled with this ridiculous notion that the number one priority of policing is to enforce anti-racism, regardless of the cost.
I think that lady that I did daughter stole,
It wasn't
stabbed
a
to death, that
mistake.
she should be allowed to go
This
with
was what they were trained
and
to
a couple
do.
of the other
They
people,
were
that
doing
the
their
people, the
job.
parents of the girls.
This was policy.
I'm going to say, I think.
Well, it wasn't policy. It wasn't specific policy.
I mean, it's not going to solve
to
everything.
ignore a dying person. That wasn't policy. But the policy was
Gonna
that you
teach our government
prioritise
that nobody's
accusations
gonna
of racism But
Nobody's
all other things.
fucking
So when we
agreeing with
have a
what he's
choice,
saying.
when there is a dark-skinned man wearing a turban here saying that person over there, that
And
white
for
boy
them
over there
to
is
try
a
and shove
racist,
Elon Musk out
all
this.
other concerns go
If
out
it wasn't
of the
for
window.
Elon Musk, none of
That's
this
what
would be
happens.
out.
They cannot see
And that was
literally
their family
the
should
victim
see
in
that
front
part.
of them because their minds are
And
filled with this
I know it's horrible. I've
anti-racism
watched it. I can't
doctrine,
watch that.
and we have to get
Oh,
rid
it's
of this.
cute.
I
Yeah.
say Donna Jones. Donna Jones is one of my favourite PCCs. The PCC of Hampshire. She's
And we need
absolutely
help from
wonderful.
Elon Musk.
And
I
she's
said we need help from
called
America.
for HMIC
I know
inquiring.
it's once
From
again
what I'm hearing,
we have to
the
be
person
kind
who's
of
going to
bought
be
by
doing this is a woman
America,
called
but
Michelle Skier.
but I'd rather be bought by Elon
And
Musk,
she's as
right,
woke as you like.
than any
It's
other
a little bit
jihads or
like
whatever else
asking
is
the
going on
editor
out there.
of the News
Thanks.
of the World
To
to
this
conduct
all.
an
Well, I've
inquiry
said that.
into phone
I said,
tapping.
well, I thought
I'm
Elon Musk
really
put
worried
his
about
hands in his
this.
pocket.
Now,
No,
if we can just
Rupert
take
Lowen.
the sort of Millie Dowler
I'd rather
analogy
it that
a
way.
bit
At least
further.
it's Elon Musk and not
Everybody
fucking
knew
anybody
phone
else.
hacking was going on. We could see it a mile off. But it took the death of
I've
a,
already
of
said
a
I wouldn't mind
beautiful,
Elon Musk
innocent
being
young
the
girl
Prime
called Millie
Minister.
Dowler for us finally to sit up and take notice.
But I think
and it
I'm
brought
going to say, I think we finally,
What I hope
I think
is that
hopefully
Henry
we've finally
Novak's death
found
has
the
the
right
same
Prime Minister
sort
for
of
England, which
effect,
is Rupert
that it
Lowe, which
leaves
is
the
English.
same kind of
Rupert
legacy,
Lowe.
that finally
But,
we can no
yeah.
longer turn our eyes to what is going on and go, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's been right there in front of our faces all this time. And I hope that the legacy of Henry Novak is that things change and change quickly.
Most definitely. Briefly, Harry, what's your appraisal of the Prime Minister's handling of this tragedy?
Well, as usual, it's absolutely useless because where the police see racists everywhere, Keir Starmer just sees the right wing everywhere. We've not only got two-tier
I know, like I
policing,
said, when the parents
we've
go
got
to see Keir Starmer, I don't
as
understand
far as
what.
Keir Starmer is concerned.
Wow.
It's quite okay for you to go out and riot and throw bricks through the windows and pull down
Smash her up
statues
and everything.
over the death of a black guy in Minnesota. But if a bunch of kids are killed in Southport, you've got to keep it calm. You've got to be sensible. You can't stir up the flames of the right wing. If Henry Novak is dying at the foot of a police officer, the message is absolutely the same. This two-tiered grief
And he was only a
narrative
child,
is absolutely
more or less,
appalling.
himself.
And Keir
He's only a
Starmer,
kid,
if
really,
he's
boy.
not careful,
Young man,
he is
young
going
boy,
to inadvertently
not young boy,
fan
young
the
man.
flames of riot
A
in
teenage
this country.
man.
And I do
Yeah,
not
I call
support
it
that
teenagers.
at all. But you
He
cannot
gets
tell people
25.
they are not
I
seeing
think when you
what
get
they
25, you're a
clearly
grown
see,
man.
and then tell them to behave calmly
Well, you get
and
23,
rationally
20,
when
40
they
grand
know
person,
you
but
are
I think
lying
like
to them.
18,
The Prime
19,
Minister
you're
has
still
spent
kind
all
of
his
young. You're a
time
young adult.
attacking Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
Nigel Farage not responsible for this tragedy.
No.
No, he's not responsible for this tragedy.
And then he's
But
blaming
again,
Elon
our
Musk and then
politicians
he's
are
blaming
far
Tommy
more
Robinson.
concerned
And this is
about
why I
the
thought that
response
them
to an
parents shouldn't go and
atrocity
see
than the
Keir
actual
Starmer. They should
cause.
go and see
Harry,
Elon Musk
they
and Donald
don't
Trump.
want us to talk about this. The message is clear from number 10. Nothing to see here. Same
Shut
as
up.
the grooming gangs. Same as Axel Rudikamada. Same as the Manchester 2. Same as the Manchester Arena.
No, when he got
and
sentenced
Salman
quicker, it
Abedi,
came,
the
his
list
sentence
goes
all
on.
came out very quickly,
That's
didn't it?
absolutely right. They are terrified of the response
And yet
to
they took
tragedy.
all
Now,
that
when
time
the
with the
tragedy
people with
suits
Manchester
them,
Airport.
They're all over it. They're taking the knee. They're doing that.
And they're saying the police officers in Manchester Airport doing their job right.
But
And these other police officers not doing the job right.
politically, then of course they get all serious about
How
it.
does
They-
this all-
they're
how
trying
does that
to
all work as
calm
well?
natural emotions down. You know, when you say that I am boiling with white hot anger. They
Oh,
say,
yeah, you're
"Oh, my
racist."
goodness, that's because you're a far right fascist, not because you're
Yeah,
a normal
far right
human
fascists,
being
which I've been
acting
talking
as
about in this
normal
video,
human
but
beings
yeah.
react when they see the innocent
But far right
slaughter
fascism
of people,
some parts of
regardless
other
colour. I remember
countries,
this not too long
they're
ago,
all
when
bigging
you-
up Hitler.
You know, when the whole
Oh.
Black Lives Matter thing was going on.
So
If
some
you had
countries
the
are bigging up
audacity to
Hitler,
do
and if
hashtag
you
White
pick up
Lives
Hitler
Matter,
here, you're a
you're
fucking
investigated
far right
by the
fascist.
police
No.
for stirring up racism. Well, hold on a minute.
Who's
Do
that?
White Lives not matter? It seems as though they don't, given the response that we had from the police
Yeah.
down in Southampton. It takes a special kind of ideological Nazi to behave like they did. And I don't blame individual police officers so much as I blame the DEI departments and the chief constables that are turning good people into complete and utter monsters.
Well, I just think,
Ideological Nazis, two-tier grief.
I just think then they all have to drop out the police force, mate.
Harry, thank you so much
I
for
think
your
they should all
important
just drop the
contribution to
uniform.
show.
Why don't they
Harry
go strike?
Miller is the founder of
Why don't all
Fair
these
Cop.
white people just
Fair
give
Cop,
up the
I
job
should
for a
say.
minute? I'm sorry, but just give up the job. And just let them take, well, just let's see. Because then we won't have any police officers, white police officers being hurt. And let's see how many they can fill. Let's see how many illegal immigrants they can get to be fucking police officers, considering they've been saying
Brendan
all this.
O'Neill, chief political writer
So that's
at
what I'm
Spike.
saying.
Hi, Brendan.
Drop out your job. I'm sorry, put that fucking uniform down. If you've got any respect, we'll put it all down. Oh, here we go, here she is. Ah!
Fed up of people throwing moral superiority
No,
over
she's
your
got black
races.
on
That's
today.
not fair. Fed up of
Yay!
people throwing moral superiority over your. Fed up of people throwing
Oh, it's Christmas,
moral
wasn't it?
superiority over your races. That's not very kind. I don't care. I don't want one more girl's life destroyed by open door immigration, which is dangerous. It is wrecking our country. It is wrecking our security.
This exchange gets right to the heart of one of the most controversial debates in Britain today. Immigration,
You're right.
public
Where's
safety,
the lady gone?
and whether politicians are willing to acknowledge
Where's
concerns
your wife
that
gone,
many
mate?
people feel are being ignored.
Because she
Alex
looks like
Phillips
because she could have been
argues that the
invited. So
discussion is no longer about abstract
it's another
statistics
one.
or political theory.
It looks
From
a bit
her
like,
perspective,
it looks a
repeated
bit like,
reports of sexual offences involving migrants from certain countries have raised serious questions about the government's immigration policies and whether the safety of women and girls is being put first.
the safety of any of us,
She
mate.
rejects what she sees as attempts to dismiss those concerns.
I don't really bother what she says anymore. She's fucking quanged. She quanged it. She's a quango.
With these stories, it can be incredibly hard to. You can.
Oh, here we are, King Charles. Yes! Someone talk about
The
bastard.
US Supreme Court Historical Society
Yeah, I'll see what you
has
got to say.
calculated that Magna Carta is cited in
He
at
actually
least
got no blue eyes. Does
160.
he looked like he had blue eyes, but if you look at him, he has not. He looks actually, doesn't look English, does he? If I look at you now, mate, you don't even look British or English. King Charles has crossed the line. Told you he's changed his fucking religion. I'm right. Right, 1 minute.